Today is January 6th, and I'm all moved into my new apartment. Well, sort of. You can see that there's still boxes that are getting unpacked and things that have to get done. But it's exciting. And Willow Grove is wonderful. It's a beautiful city. It's close to Philadelphia. And starting the new career on Monday. Looking forward to that. I've been getting emails from my new employer and looking forward to that very much. But just wanted to share with you just a couple things that have been going through my mind. One, my back has been kind of hurting me a little bit from the move. I've lifted up some boxes and things and, kind of twisted it a little bit. So I put a little AC hot on there. Hopefully that'll help solve that a little bit. But I wanted to share with you today something that has been going through my mind for a while. And it's called the I am. I think I mentioned this into one of my videos over the past couple months, but I really wanted to touch on it again because it's important. Because how we view ourselves and think of ourselves from the inside out determines how we're able to map out what comes next for us. So if I were to say, stand in front of a mirror and start off saying, I am a, and then say whatever comes to your mind. Well, that might be okay, because if you're a father or mother, you might say, I am a mother, I'm a father. Or if you talk about your career, you might say, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a student, I am whatever, I'm a salesperson, I'm whatever. If you let those things come out, and I encourage you to record them. So if you have a webcam, not to show it to anybody else, just for yourself, or if you have a tape to record it, or a video camera, whatever you have, record yourself saying things, and just let them fly. I am an employee of this company. I am a this. I am a that. I'm a father. I'm a daughter. I'm a mother. Or whatever you are, whatever you consider yourself to be. Just let them fly. Keep it going until you run out. Do not let yourself get away with saying less than 10. You should realistically have at least 30 things that come off the top of your mind. Let them flow. Then play it back for yourself and write down what they are. Now, why do we want to do this? Well, if you truly, in your heart of hearts, do not know what you are to be in life, if you feel lost, or if you feel like, I just can't seem to get my feet gripped on this earth and find my place, then you need to find out what is it within you that has merit, that has the wonderful traction to help guide you to the next step. If you don't know what that is, then what you're going to have to do is to discover that from within. So one of the things you might say is, I'm a good friend to my friends. I'm a good listener. You might find yourself saying, I'm a, and saying some things that kind of fit together. And if you map those out and look at those as what you said, it could help you see what from within your embryonic truth, your mission might truly be. And, I'm very blessed to have very good friends, very good family members, a father who's amazing, and his girlfriend Dolly. I actually got to stay with them when the movers picked my stuff up on Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. I had no place to stay because the furniture wasn't going to come until 7:30 in the morning on Thursday. So I actually stayed at my father's house and got to spend some time with Dolly, his girlfriend, and my dad. And, there's no one's company I would appreciate more than my father and Dolly. Genuine love and respect I have for my father, for Dolly, is true. And I really enjoy their company and conversations with them, whether it's talking about the old days or talking about what's going on in their lives or things going on with people I grew up with in church when I was a kid. Those things are important to me. There are definitely bonding moments that I treasure and love. And, my father's going to be 80 in a year. And I'm truly looking forward to it because he was born in 1933, and So he's got another year before 80, so he's going to be 79 on his birthday. And I look forward to him turning 80. And I've created a visualization for him since I was very young that I've always told him, and this is since I've gotten out of the Air Force. I keep telling him he's going to dance with my niece Dana at her wedding, and he has to stick around to do that. And Dana's just in a junior in college, so she's got plenty of time before that happens. And it's just a visualization. He says, and before he used to say, well, I don't know about that. And then he says, well, it would be nice to do that. So he's starting to get the visualization of that, seeing it in his mind and becoming reality. And the thing that we all need is to truly love and appreciate that which is around us. Also, that which is within us. What is it that we are here to do? What is it that we are to share, and with who? And map that out very carefully and consistently. And visualize it to the next step. Always looking at the map, unfolding the next section. You know, you unfold a map and you fold the section that you need for where you're going. And you might go from where you're starting to where you're heading to. But there's a lot more map there, isn't there? And the next leg of your trip might take you to the next unfolding of that next section. And it's very important that you know what kind of terrain it is. Is it mountainous? Is it something that, that you need to slow down your speed? Is it something that maybe you need to put on snow tires? Because it's that time of the year, or you're heading into mountains. You must prepare yourself for the next leg of your journey. And the best way to do that is the IMA, and really understand what are you and what is your journey. And then to map that out, to design the proper way to go. Do you take the interstate? Do you take the highway that charges you a toll for admittance? If you're not from the east coast of the United States, you may not be familiar with toll roads. I know a friend of mine had visited me before and was shocked that we had to pay to go on these roads, to go over a bridge, to go from one state to the other, New Jersey to Pennsylvania, that you had to pay money for that, or that you had to pay to go on a turnpike like the Pennsylvania Turnpike or New Jersey Turnpike, or even a section of 95. They found that a really bizarre concept, because where they were in the country there was no toll roads. They had never heard of any such thing. So if you are not prepared for your toll of your road that you intend to take to get you there where you want to go, by doing your due diligence and have the funding there, by planning for it, then you're not going to get to the exit and be able to pay for your exit. So maybe you want to plan a more scenic journey where there is no toll. Maybe the journey itself is truly what your life is all about, and the destination is just a goal point. But you need to know where you're going. You can't just get in a car and go, okay, I'm just going. Do you make a list when you're going to go to the store? I used to not do that. And I used to go, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this. I'd go to the store and I'd come home and I'd go, what did I get all this stuff for? And the very thing I really needed, I forgot to get. Or maybe it was the first thing that I was planning to go get, and it's not in the cart. So it's not in the bag, so I didn't bring it home. So I had to take another journey. Make sure you plan out your lists for your life. It's not just grocery shopping we're talking about here. It's not just shopping in a store. It's your life. What do you need to have in order to get to? What steps do you need to be heading toward to get your car down the road to the next step? To get your life down the road to the next step? And then take that action step. One thing I've been looking at, and it's been kind of an inspiration to me, is gas prices. You have $3.09, and all of a sudden it's $3.23. Around here, it was all $3.33 a gallon. But I went to my dad's, and it was $3.12 a gallon, or $3.13. So a big difference there. And then now the prices overnight went up 3 cents because of the problems in Iran. Well, there's always going to be problems, isn't there? And there's always going to be fluctuations in things around you, your circumstance. But it's the steadiness of your intent that will always find a way. So think about that. Take time to really do the I am a, if you haven't done it. Listen to it, record yourself saying it, then write it down, those things, and then prioritize it. Find it, what is it that you are here to do in your AMA exercise. And get in touch with that embryonic truth. Map it out. Make your journey. This is Ron Brown for your Being Truly Well Minutes. I'm going to try to do these once, maybe twice a week. I start my new position, like I said, on Monday. Very wonderfully excited about that. I still have to go down and finish cleaning up my old apartment and turn in the key for that. But my back was kind of throbbing today and hurting on the side, so I'm going to be doing that next weekend. And I just know so much of this next chapter of my journey is wonderfully played out according to things that I've desired. I'm really looking forward to working with these people that I met with and that interviewed me for this position. And I really feel like it's going to be the next step for me. I feel confident about it in a good way. Not cocky, confident. And I hope that all of you have that same thing in your life. And I got an email from someone that I used to work with at another job. And he put there that in an email, I see you moved to Willow Grove, and, I've been trying to find a job since August, and I haven't been able to find anything. And, I replied back to him with a couple places where he might want to go that I encountered. I had lots of nibbles that came my way, and I shared them with him, and he said, I don't want this one because of this, and I don't want that because of that. So sometimes we have to take our desire and truly refine it. What are we willing to do for what we need? If you're going to have money coming in from work that you're doing, and to find that which you desire, then you'll find it. If you get too fussy and particular, and don't do the correct planning for where you want to head, then you can wind up spinning your wheels for quite a bit. And I truly wish him well. He was a great guy. I'm not going to say his name, but he's a great guy when we worked together, and I really liked him, and I wish him truly well. But he has to really get to see the vision. The way he needs to see it is, I want this clearly, and this is what I'm going to get, and this is how I'm going to go about it to achieve it. I spanned my wheels for a little bit, taking interviews down in Washington, D.C., and I learned a valuable life lesson through that. I enjoyed the journey and truly got some time to meditate, and I needed that. But my heart of hearts, I wanted to move back to Pennsylvania and to be in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, where my friends are, where I'm close to my family in New Jersey. I just knew this was a destination and a journey that I was to make. And I wasn't going to accept less, no matter what. And I knew where I wanted to go and where I wanted to head. And I'm here. So I wish you the same. This is Ron Brown. I know this is probably a long one, but I just wanted to say, be truly well in your life. I'm is the first step. Map it out. Be truly well.